Welcome to Alex's Late Night Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Simon. Today I have Dylan Sharrock, Sergio Jáquez, and William Parra. How's you guys' day been so far? I mean, it's early morning, but...
Nah, bro, what do you mean? It's midnight right now. We just came out of the Aspen game. Feeling good. Off some mocha Starbucks coffee. I don't know about these guys.
All right. Thank you. Very interesting monologue. I didn't go to the Aspen game because I actually don't remember why I didn't go. And that's the end of my story.
That's another story. All right, so talking about the Aspen game, the first thing I want to talk about is what is your guys' opinion on our school sports teams?
I'm legally bounded by law to not say anything, so no comment.
So, I mean, Kirk, I hope you're not watching, but I don't know. I feel like our sports teams are, like, very, very ingrained into, like, our schools, like, just, like, whole system. Like, everyone's identity is, like, based off of what sport they do. And, like, I feel like it happens a lot with the athletes at our school, or, like, the good ones. Like, once they leave high school, they're lost because their whole personality and identity was sports. And then they leave just, like, you know, like, without an identity, like, go to, like, Mesa or something.
Go to, like, me?
I'm not calling out anybody.
I could call out a few people, but I won't. It's against the rules or whatever. But, I mean, it's Valley Kid syndrome, man. You know, you grow up here in this little chunk of nowhere with your parents telling you that you're the best that's ever been, and then you go out into the world and you find out that everybody's fucking better than you. I mean... It's what happens to every single one of them. They go to Mesa to play football thinking that, you know, they're the only 6'6" defensive lineman out there, and they find out that every college football defensive lineman is 6'6". Like, ooh, you're in for a rude awakening, buddy.
No, I kind of agree with you guys, like, with Will saying how, like, I feel like our life is still, like, surrounded around, like, the sport that you do. Like, for me, it was soccer, but, like, now that it's over, I'm like, what now? Like, even if I went to go play college, like, it's not really fun anymore, you know. So, like, spending all that time and effort, like, you know, just to get good, just to, like, throw it away, kind of, you know. Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times, like, especially like our school, like, I'm not calling out people in specific, but I feel like we feel like our impact, or we want our impact to last, like, generations. So, like, kids from 20 years ago will remember us, but, like, that's simply not the truth. Like, in reality, it's going to be like those kids who were there while you were a senior, and then after that your name just disappears. Like, I haven't heard anyone be like, oh, Hunter Gerber, or like, oh, Kevin DeMarco. Like, we didn't, like, I bet whoever's, like, some of the people watching this, like, don't even know who those people are, but, like, at our school they're, like, walking legends, I guess.
No, yeah, I agree, man. Like, I totally forgot about them until you brought them up. So, but yeah, like, imagine, like, they're like, oh, yeah, do your best at your impact. Like, even if you get, like, all-state or something, like, the only way you'll be remembered if you're working out in the hallway and then you just look at the pictures. But, yeah, anything else you guys want to add on? Oh, also, you guys can ask me anything you guys want, or, like, bring up anything you guys want. In the case.
What's your favorite animal?
Shoot. My favorite animal. Ooh, I like sloths.
Okay, that's
good. They resemble me, you know, the laziness and, like, slow. I don't know. They're just cute. Yeah.
That's good.
All right. All right. So today we're gonna be talking about current events, like just current events, right? So the first one I got for you guys is obvious, you know. What is your guys' opinion about, like, what's going on with the Ukraine and Russia?
Uh-oh.
You were made for this.
Sergio, we'll let you go first.
He's camera shy.
I'll let everyone else go first.
Go okay. Ahead. So last night, we were talking to our friends, and they're like, one of them was like, hey, bro, like, why do I have to care so much about, like, the Ukraine and Russia incident, or, like, what's gonna go down? Well, all I can summarize, but this fool's gonna, like, go into detail, is that it could cause World War III, just like any little thing.
Oh, shoot, we can.
And basically, like,
That's why I brought you guys on here. I don't know anything.
Yeah, bro. Sergio's gonna explain everything. Last night he pulled up. He was like Sal Khan from Khan Academy. He pulled out a map, started drawing on it, and he's like, okay, so here's Turkmenistan, here's Afghanistan, and so if Afghanistan and Ukraine goes in here, and we're all screwed basically. So it's this guy's turn.
All right, man.
Or Dylan.
My take on this is pretty simple one, but the objectively correct one, which is totally not our problem. And I know that may sound kind of callous, but at the same time, you know, how many of our young men and women have died in pointless wars in the past 20 or 30 years? We just got out of Afghanistan, which we were there for 20 years, and what did it accomplish? Nothing. The Taliban took over as soon as we left, which you could argue was Biden's fault or whatever, but truth of the matter is it was going to happen the entire time if it was going to happen that quickly. So should we really be the world's police, you know?
I say we go back, and like gas prices will probably be cheaper. You know?
Alright, so just take it over.
So what am I supposed to explain? I don't understand.
Like, what
Your
is your
thoughts.
opinion of it? Or like at least give context to what it is.
So Ukraine is trying to join NATO. NATO was made at the start of the Cold War to fight against the USSR and all their allied powers. NATO's still around, even though USSR isn't. It's nowadays Russia. Russia doesn't want Ukraine to be part of NATO. Yeah, I mean, that's in simplest terms, that's what it is.
So it could start World War III, according to you.
Yeah, it could.
It could.
It could, yeah.
So you're telling me I could get drafted, bro?
Look, I've been telling everyone at school, like all the girls, I'm like, all right, what you doing if like everyone at this table, all the guys, just get drafted? Like no more homework answers for you. Like, what are you doing? Like that would suck.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's scary though. But you think it'll go through though?
My prediction is that we won't go to war with them now, but probably within the next 5 to 10 years. That's my, I don't know. I feel that's my gut feeling on what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so I mean, we kind of brought up the draft, and like any army recruiters, I'm sorry guys, but the only way I'm ever going to war, I mean, unless I get drafted by law, but the only way I'll voluntarily go to war, I was talking to my friends about this, and this might seem like really controversial or something. Only time I'm going to war is if there's like Mexico cartel versus United States, like that, dude. I would go to war. Like, let's be honest. I feel like I don't know if I can't speak for all the Mexicans, but I feel like we'd go to war for it. Like, we need to take back the homeland just some way. Or maybe it's not like the Mexico versus United States. Maybe like they're like, okay, we need Mexicans from like United States. Like, you guys come over here and help us. I'll go, bro, like voluntarily. But like Russia versus Ukraine, like that incident, bro, I'm not going unless they force me.
No, I kind of agree with Will. If it was that situation, I don't know. A part of me would volunteer, but the other part's like, bro, nah, I can never go to war. But like, if it had to be, then I would choose that over the Ukraine and the Russia part.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, but that's about it.
I played enough Call of Duty to be scared of Russian people.
What about you, Dylan? What is your thought of getting drafted? Maybe.
Getting drafted, I mean, I have mixed feelings about the draft. You know, my mom would say, it's your civic duty, you have to do it, because that's what she said when I got selected for jury duty, so I imagine her opinion is relatively the same. But, like, I mean, the argument is made that being drafted is kind of involuntary servitude, which would violate the 13th Amendment and make it kind of slavery in a way, which, is there validity to that argument? Yeah, kind of. If I got drafted, I'd probably just like move to Costa Rica or something like that. I've heard it's nice there.
Why Costa Rica?
I don't know, neutral, no military.
I wanted to say the same thing, but I feel like I was scared that Dylan was gonna like beat me up for it.
No, like I'd move away.
So you don't think America is nice enough to fight for?
I'm out, bro. They give me free lunch at school, but that's about it. Like, America doesn't give me anything else.
No, man. I don't know. Like, I'd move to like Cuba with like Tupac and like
Tupac.
you know.
On the moon with Abraham.
Yeah. Anything y'all want to add on to that or take out?
Sergio, you want to explode into a monologue?
I'll abstain from stealing the show.
All right. Our next topic is what do you guys think about the vaccination?
Mark of the beast. Don't get it. You're going to hell if you do. I'm just kidding. But personally, I don't know. I don't want to get it. Not because I think that like it's like the new like Mark of the Beast. I don't know if do you guys know what the Mark of the Beast is? Or like for our viewers at home. So basically, in the Bible it says that at the end of times there's gonna be like some mark that everyone's gonna get if like you don't go to heaven. It sounds very far fetched. It's like in Revelation, so like take it as you want. But they say that there's gonna be like some like mark that everyone's gonna get, vaccine, like, and you can't buy or sell anything without the mark. But like it's Satan's mark, so if you get it, you are going to hell like automatically. I don't know if I personally like want to believe that, but like a lot of people very, very much believe that that's what the vaccine is about. That it's just the way that you're going to hell. So, is anyone here vaccinated?
I'm vaccinated.
You going to hell, bro? I'm just kidding.
I'm fully vaccinated just because I went to go see my parents in Mexico. But
Yeah.
that's like the only reason. Like,
That's fair.
for the most part, I did not want to get vaccinated. Not because I'm like against or for it. I was neutral about it. You know, like no way they just came out with it so fast and like, and like now it's like a booster. Like,
Yeah, bro.
like come on now. Like I have to wait to get that one. But like, I had plans to get it, just not anytime soon. Like, if it's helping out the community, then I'll go get it, you know, do good to the people and do good to my community. But like, for the most part, I was like, nah. But then you would get a lot of feedback or like a lot of hate because then they'd be like, oh, you're a Trumpy. I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, come on. I'm like, I just personally don't believe it, right? But yeah, but like now I have it. You know, I went to go see my mom and my sister in Mexico, and like, you know, you don't need it to leave the country. You just need it to get back. So like, come on, like I had to. And I don't know. They made it such a big deal, you know. Yeah, you had to show like your vaccination card at the airport, and then you have to get like a 24-hour like test before you get on the plane. It's just a lot to it, but like I don't mind it now. I mean, it's already in my body, so.
Yeah. And I mean, oh shoot, I forgot I was gonna go with this, but I guess for me, what was sketch about the vaccine, like personally, I feel like it's just a money grab. Like, I don't think it's like, oh, you're going to hell, Mark of the Beast, all that. I think it's just like a money grab because like they started coming out with DLCs for it. They're like, hey, bro, purchase the booster pack bundle for $6.99, and then you can get the 12 new maps. And like, I was like, nah, bro, that's too much. Like, the only time I'm gonna get it is like when I have to get it when I'm going to college.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, I like to sit back and see what happens. Like,
Yeah.
there's a reason, you know, it's voluntary. If it was that bad, like, they wouldn't make it voluntary, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What's your guys' opinion on that?
Oh, I'm chewing. Can you go?
Yeah. Let Sergio finish his breakfast. His what even is that? Pumpkin
Kind bar?
Kind
Peanut
bar.
butter.
Peanut butter kind bar. Ooh, breakfast of champions. So, I'm not an anti-vaxxer by any means. I'm not gonna really talk about my opinion on the morality of the vaccine because, truth be told, I don't have one. But I am very anti-forced vaccination. As you said, having to get the vaccine to come back into the country is stupid. And you see these people that want to make life hell for the unvaccinated, and they have said as much. They will shut down your business. They will not let you travel freely. They won't even let your kids go to school if they're not vaccinated. And what's the harm of unvaccinated 5-year-olds? 5-year-olds aren't the one dying from this virus. They're not in the risk group. And like Will said, you know, it's a money grab. If you look at Pfizer's stocks since the pandemic began, through the roof.
Should have bought, bro.
Should have bought, man. And
Take it now, bro.
man, I would have been a millionaire, a billionaire at this point. I mean, I would have had to stand against everything I believe in, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do when it comes to getting big dollars. So
I'm not vaccinated because I'm too lazy to go get vaccinated. That's it. It's not more complex than that.
It's a fair point.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. Like, if you want to go get it, go for it, bro. Like, I'm not telling you not to, but like, I just like Dylan said, like, why is it like such a big deal? Like, people like kids at school get quarantined if they don't have a vaccination, but kids that do like don't. It's like kind of unfair, nah? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how you look at it, you know. But yeah, besides that, there's nothing more I can add on to that.
I think, oh shoot, one of the strange things I saw these past like 3 weeks, like since school started, it seems like the kids who got the vaccine to me were like the ones getting the most sick. Like I have like at least 4 of my friends. They're like, bro, for the first week I couldn't even get up out my bed. Like I couldn't even do my homework. And dude, my friends are tryhards. Like in school, like they cannot miss a single assignment. So for me to hear that, I was like, bro, they must have been sick. And I got it like back to back, or maybe you just want to be quarantined, you know. But I got it back to back, and I was like, damn, bro, like it's bad, but it's not that bad. Like I was still able to do my homework on time, right, Harvey? Like I turned in all my assignments, but but I still got to do it. Like I could still do stuff like play Assassin's Creed. I don't know, watch YouTube. My friends said they couldn't. They were like bedridden, so I thought that was pretty weird. And I don't like. I'm not vaccinated, but they are. So.
Did they get sick from the vaccine or just get sick?
Bro, I don't know. Like that's my hypothesis. Like the vaccine like made them even more sick, so now they have to get the DLC.
That's the thing. Like when I got my vaccine, I was scared, bro, because the thing is like I got my vaccine. I got my second dose the day before I left to the airport. So I was like, bro, it's either it goes downhill from here, or like I survive, you know? Because my first dose, like nothing happened. I just got like, yeah, nothing happened on my first dose. I just was sore from my arm. Like, I don't know what they put in me, but, like, I was sore. But that's besides it. But, like, the second dose didn't do anything to me either. Like, just soreness. But, like, the fact that people are, like, almost dying from, like, one or the second dose, like... And I didn't have it for the longest time. And I've gotten COVID, like, twice already, so...
They must have, like, superpowers or something, bro. Like, they haven't awakened yet.
Yeah, I feel like when I got my vaccination, I feel like since I already went through it, like, twice. The first time I went through it, bro... Fuck, bro. I was working at Pizza Hut. I was feeling sick. I got a headache, and I was like pushing through it, and then like I was about to clock out, and I started feeling even worse. And when I got home, I felt cold, bro. I felt like I was gonna die. And then like I got home, and I literally like took myself into a ball, and like I was like, bro, I was like sweating like hell, bro. I thought I was gonna die, bro. And my dad was like, "Are you okay?" And then like he was bringing me like tea and like medicine shit. Like I couldn't drink it, bro, because I felt like I don't know that. It was scary, bro. I was like going through hell.
So was it like the vaccine that did it, or like?
No, that was like before like I even got the vaccine. Like I think that's why the vaccine didn't do much to me, because I feel like I got pretty bad sick. Like I got pretty sick from it the first time.
Were you like shooting webs and everything?
Almost, bro.
X-ray vision.
X-ray vision, bro. I was starting to see stuff, bro.
See through pants and everything.
No, but yeah, that's my take on it, man. Anything else you guys gotta add? Anything?
I think it's a little strange and definitely indicative of things to come, maybe. Definitely, maybe. That they told us that we all needed to get the vaccine so that masks could go away, and then that ended up not being the case. Everybody got vaccinated, and then they said, actually, the vaccine kind of doesn't work, and so you're going to need to keep wearing masks. And so we're like, okay, this kind of sucks, but whatever. And so they said, get the vaccine so that the illness won't be as severe, and it ended up being just as severe for vaccinated people, in some cases more so. And then they said, well, at least it stops you from spreading it. No, it doesn't. And they said, well, at least it'll stop you from going to the hospital. Nope. At least it'll stop you from dying. And they said, well, everybody's going to die from it, but if you're vaccinated, you'll go to heaven. So that's what it is.
Mark of the beast.
Mark of the beast.
No, like, yeah, I feel like, for opinion on masks, I think, they're there. Like, I think you could wear, like, I personally would wear mine to, like, at least, like, not get anyone else infected. But, like, I think you get annoying. But, like, if I have to, like, I don't mind. Do you guys mind, like, wearing masks, or, like?
Nah, not really.
Not really?
It's irritating, but Sergio, you go first.
So I like wearing my mask when we wore masks. I hated the school masks. They always smelled really bad, and I know it was not my breath because
The
it
white
wasn't
ones,
a breath
right?
smell. Yeah,
Yeah, they smell so bad.
bro. I don't know what they put in them. Nah, man. I liked wearing my black mask because I felt like a ninja. But I hated walking down the hallway and I forgot I had my mask down. And then like it'd be like, get your mask on. I'm just like, no, dude.
Yeah.
Like let me wear it when I want to. Like I feel like it doesn't even help much anyways. Like let me feel like a ninja when I want to feel like one.
Yeah, bro. Like just walking down the hall, Miss Freely's like, Sergio, please pull up your mask. And then she, like, I feel so bad. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pull it up, like whatever. Cause like, bro, sometimes like I seriously just can't breathe in them. It's like, and I know what Sergio's talking about with the smell too. Worst combo ever I learned during these COVID times: brick house pizza, and then having a mask on after. I don't know what it is about brick house pizza.
Bro, their cheese, bro.
Their cheese smells like butt cheeks, bro. Straight ass. And like, bro, oh my gosh, like wearing a mask right after, you just smell the cheese, and it's just like, bro, like not a good combo. Like any food in general. Maybe I don't brush my teeth, but I do. I'm a dentist, so like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but like, no hate to the people, but I've seen people that were like, no names, but people have told me, like, put your mask up, like, they're like, put it over your nose, you know, like, you gotta help the community out. And then I go to Walmart, right, and I see the same person, and they're like, not wearing the mask. I'm like, I just think to myself, I'm like, no way you're giving me shit for that. And like, yeah, but for the most part, I keep, like, sometimes mine goes under my nose. That's simply just because, like, I talk and, like, the mask gets pulled down. Like, I don't do it purposely. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I don't even notice. Mm-hmm. But, like, it's just, I don't know. It's there. I think they're cool. They make me look like a ninja, like Sergio said. And I feel like I look better with them on, too. So like, it kind of catfishes, you know?
Bro, dude, mask fishing, bro, that's an issue.
That's an issue, bro.
Like, I was telling Miss Weeskamp the other day, I don't think I'm the most pretty person in the world, but, like, sometimes you realize you're like, hey, bro, you look better with your mask on. Like, in the least rude way possible. It's like, just keep your mask on, bro.
No, I'm one of those people where I think I look better. I think I look better with a mask on.
Same, bro. Like, I used to get really bad acne, and, like, I took, like, Accutane for it. So, like, now, yes, it went away. But, like, dude, masks were a big help because, like, knowing, like, having acne, you don't like showing your face. And I feel like it came in clutch sometimes because, like, it just covered, like, up to here. So, like, people didn't have to see my face until it went away. Have my glow up, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah, dude. Mask fishing? Scary.
I don't want to call people.
Yeah.
Last year when we first started wearing masks, mask fishing was pretty bad last year.
Yeah.
Like this year we know what like people look like now and stuff, but like last year I remember walking to school and like I didn't even recognize my friends because they were wearing masks. Like I was not used to seeing people wear masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like if you have like my type hair or like Keel's type hair,
yeah,
because we have like the same type hair type thing, like all you can see is like their eyes. Like
yeah.
my hair goes down to like my eyebrows and then my mouth goes up to like here. So like, yeah, so it looks like nothing, man. You can't recognize a person. But yeah, anything else you guys want to add on to that, or you want to move on to the next topic?
What's the next one?
All right. Did you all watch the Super Bowl?
No,
No?
bro, dang it.
You didn't even watch the Super Bowl?
I was working.
Did you guys at least watch the halftime show?
No.
No?
I watched on YouTube afterwards.
Okay, what is your opinion on the halftime show?
I thought. Oh, let me grab the microphone for this one. gotta whisper. ASMR. I thought that it had the 40-year-old moms just like absolutely head over heels, but I thought it was kind of lackluster. I heard that Snoop Dogg had to convince Eminem and Kendrick Lamar to not pull their dicks out on the stage because they were gonna do that as a publicity stunt. But Snoop was like, "Y'all are stupid."
I know. There's a lot of controversy around this. That's the thing. Like the halftime show. Like I was watching the Ben Shapiro show, which is probably not the best show to watch, bro. No, no, but like, no, but not even just the Ben Shapiro show. Like I'm reading articles left to right, and they're talking about how like everything about the Super Bowl like was like so controversial because like they kind of went against every NFL like rule for the halftime show, or like at least the Pepsi rules that like one of the things were like, oh, like nothing like gang related like items on the stage or something like that. And then Snoop comes in with like a whole like bandana outfit. And like it was just bad. Well, it's not bad. I think it was cool, bro. Like bringing them back, impactful people. But then people are like, they weren't impactful because isn't that? I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, and then like, the biggest thing that is happening right now that I read is how Eminem took a knee for like a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and then like
baby.
they're giving like the NFL like everything bad because like when Colin Kaepernick did it, like they like were like on his ass for it, but like. Now they're like defending them and they're like, yo, there was on the rehearsals and everything, So like, I don't know. There's just a lot to it, man. I'm not gonna get into that, but since you guys didn't watch it, but
I think I heard that like Eminem took a knee and he was expecting like all the other African American guys to do it, but like no one did it. So I can just imagine that it must have been mad awkward. But I guess the Super Bowl itself like leads to two things. One thing I found out, Miss Wieskamp, super cool teacher. Like she's like. We were talking about like some old country singers. She's like, "Oh, honey, I just listened to Eminem, so don't even take my opinion." She's like, during the halftime show, I was so hyped. She's like, I was singing all the lyrics. So I was like, bro, what the heck? Like he said, 40-year-old people love those guys, and I wish I would have watched it because it seemed really cool. But I feel like to a lot of people, it wasn't that cool, because like, it wasn't like our like generation. Yeah, it was like. People who were popular in like Harvey's generation or like Miss Wieskamp's generation, like 40-year-old people.
Oh, which is cool though. Like.
Yeah, I mean it's cool to pay homage to them. But I think the whole idea of the show leads to like a bigger question, like how censored everything's starting to become, like in society nowadays. Like think about it, like during like the halftime show, like you can't pull your weenie out. Like, bro, come on, that's my First Amendment, man. I'm just playing, but I think. I've noticed that a lot in shows that like I feel like a lot of what they're gonna do like just couldn't be pulled off because people are just like very, very sensitive, or not sensitive, but like everyone doesn't want to hurt other people's feelings nowadays. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like the only time it shouldn't be handled is when you're actually hurting someone's like feelings or like. But I think. I don't know, just the possibility it might offend someone. Like, I don't know if it technically like counts. Like, hurting someone's feelings, like saying something mean to them is different than like saying cuss words on stage because it's not family friendly. But again, the Super Bowl is a family friendly event, so I understand why they couldn't like show half of the things.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I read an article and they're like, they just went against everything because like the songs are not supposed to be like related towards any like controversial stuff. Because in modern day society, like if that type of songs were to come out nowadays, they would have been canceled like ASAP. But since they've been around for the longest time, like people see it as normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's just like the biggest thing about the Super Bowl halftime show. Like the lineup was good in my opinion. The show was pretty ass, bro. It was pretty mid. Like they had so much potential, bro. Bringing those many people, like good people onto the stage, and just to get like mostly just Snoop. Like no offense to Snoop, but like. It had potential. That's like literally it.
I have a question for everyone here. We'll start with Dylan. Who's your favorite rapper of all time?
Oh, shit. My favorite rapper of all time is obviously Fred Durst, the singer of Limp Bizkit.
Well, what's your head? What?
No, seriously, who's your favorite rapper? No, I'm just kidding.
If I had to pick one, like my favorite rapper of all time, had you asked me 5 years ago, I would have said Eminem. But based on his indiscretions, I'm becoming a little disenfranchised with Eminem lately. Oh, dear God, what are you doing?
Trying to find his favorite rapper. I'm looking through Apple Music right now. Hold on,
to be honest, and I know that this is one of my more feminine qualities, but I do kind of have like a thing for Mac Miller. I do think that Mac Miller is kind of okay as rappers go.
Okay.
He's okay. I like Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie.
Kendrick.
I do like Kendrick. I think he's a very talented rapper, and I think he sings from the heart. Sergio, you care to chime in?
Give me a second. I'm looking through my Apple Music right now.
Right.
I need to think about it.
I'll answer. So I'm one of those type of people that not necessarily listens to rap. I listen to more of an alternative and like indie rock or like rock. Or like anything but rap. I mean, rap is nice. Like I enjoy rap, But like to listen to it like every day kind of like kills the vibe, you know. Unless you go hard with it, like I know a couple of friends that go hard at like 21 Savage and like Tony, Andy, actual.
Andy, bro.
No, but yeah, for me, I think the best rapper I've ever heard would have to be either J. Cole or Kendrick, man. I think I'd have to go more towards Kendrick though. Kendrick Lamar's music is good.
If
And
you
I feel
said,
like
if
it's
you said
more
J.
vibey.
Cole, I would have been disappointed.
No, like I like J. Cole, but like I wouldn't say that he's the best. Like my friends are probably gonna hate me for this, but like I don't think he's that good. Like lyrically wise, he's pretty good, but like music wise, like me personally can't vibe out to like Kendrick. I'm like, okay, you know, going hard to it. Oh yeah, Childish Gambino.
Drake? No, I'm just kidding.
Man.
It's so weird because I used to have like the weirdest infatuation with Drake. I thought this guy was so sick and everything in middle school. And my friends would be like, "Will, you look like Drake." I'm like, "Bro, hell yeah!" Like, bro, like
With your buzz cut, bro.
yeah, like I had the buzz cut going and everything. But I feel like personally, my favorite rapper is Tupac, and like I know I didn't grow up in that time, but like it's weird to say. Like when I listen to music, I don't listen to lyrics or melody or anything. I base it off how it makes me feel in the moment. And like it was crazy because I remember one time listening to a song by Tupac. It's called Thug's Mansion. Y'all should check it out. And that was the first song that ever made me cry. Like it was so sad. Like to me personally, it was so sad because it was about how gangsters in the hood, right? Like they're all bad people, but like Tupac was like, y'all are there's still a place in heaven for you guys. And I don't know. As a 6th grade edgy kid with a buzz cut, I thought that shit was so cool, bro. I ate that up, bro. Ever since then, I was like, you know what, Tupac? Like, he's not just about getting with the girls and violence and like drugs and everything. I was like, he actually has a message behind every song. And I started to realize that all the songs we listen to, besides like Lil Pump and like Ian Dior and like all those trash like rappers, sorry if you like them, they don't. Like, most music has a message that we just don't listen to because we're too focused on, like, the beat or the melody of it. And I feel like once you start to break down, like, even the big rappers, like Biggie, like, Kendrick, J. Cole, like, everyone... I remember when J. Cole dropped his album, it was, like, For Your Eyes Only. Yeah. Like, everyone's like, bro, that album was, like, straight lullaby, like... I just goes, yeah, I know. Like, see, prime example right here. Everyone's like... like whenever they listen to it, right? But if you start to listen to that song, if you start to listen to the album, you realize that it's a really good album. Because I listened to the lyrics, and the last song specifically was about J. Cole's friend and how his friend like predicted he was gonna die, and so he asked J. Cole to leave behind the album for his daughter, so J. Cole can explain his friend's life for her, and like you obviously. Like most people couldn't get past the second song, so no one ever listened to the last song. But it was like you start to realize that music's more impactful.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, J. Cole is still mad mid.
I agree.
I mean, if you want to fight me for it, go for it. But dude, this guy sucks, bro. I'm sorry. Never liked J. Cole. Best rapper. It has to be. So this is hard. I like Kendrick. I like Kendrick a lot. Kendrick's way better than J. Cole, easy. It's probably Tyler, the Creator. Just because... Hold on.
Oh! So you're good. Hey, back your statement up. Okay.
So now you're probably thinking like, okay, now I don't know why... Now I know why he doesn't like J. Cole, but... Look. Hold on, no.
No, listen.
No, listen. So, it's nostalgic for me because I loved him in middle school. Like, I don't like his new albums. His new album he just dropped, like, where it's like an ID and it's like a picture of him.
That was pretty good.
I didn't really like that one.
Oh,
like,
okay.
sorry, but like, I didn't like that one at all. Or like Igor is mid when it came out.
No, I think that was bad.
Yeah, his last like really good one was Flower Boy. I think it's one of his best albums, but I don't really listen to him that much anymore. I mean, he's kind of, I don't know what's going on with Tyler, the Creator. He's doing his own thing now, but it has to be Drake. Sorry to say it. It has to be Drake. Kanye.
I was gonna say the Kanye.
Kanye, bro.
I feel like Drake and Kanye just because they're the most influential.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
rappers
Kanye.
around.
Kanye's something else, and Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would put Kanye up there too.
Yeah, put in like Xavier Wolf in there too. Maybe. Yeah.
JG Fish.
Yeah.
The amount of respect I have lost for Kanye because of the Pete Davidson scandal is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being Kanye West. You have a net worth of like, what is it now? Like $1.8 billion. You're one of the most influential names in rap, maybe one of the most famous people who's ever lived, and your wife leaves you for Pete Davidson.
Like, I saw on the internet that girls have like an infatuation with this guy. Like, maybe it's just like the Twitter girls. Sorry if you're a Twitter girl. But like, I don't know, bro. He looks like he's like a walking zombie. Like he always has like red under his eye bags, and like he looks like he hasn't slept in days. But I mean, hey, chase a bag, you know, like get at Kim if you want. But I feel bad for Kanye. I mean, he has like his breakdowns, you know, where like he's like bipolar and stuff. But I feel like that's all an act. I feel like he's just trolling.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like he's just super smart and just wants money. Like,
yeah, I feel like he acts stupid on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and going back to Sergio about his Tyler the Creator statement, I agree with him. Tyler the Creator, I mean, he's not it's his personal favorite, but I agree he was really good. Not before he started making like the mainstream music, when he was making, have you ever heard Tamale by Tyler the Creator? Yeah. Bro, when he used to make his edgy music, bro, or Yonkers, I don't know if you guys heard that one.
Yonkers is good.
Bro, that was like best Tyler the Creator. Like, he was actually entertaining. But yeah.
Yeah, Tyler's good. I like his Fireboy album because I have like an obsession with like Rex Orange County, and he was on there. So like, man, Rex something else, bro. Like a lot of girls like him and me. So like, so yeah, dude, that's like Tyler's good. And then he has a feature on this next Rex Orange County album that is coming out soon. Yeah, he's on there, so hopefully he's a banger. We'll move on to the next topic. This one, I don't know. This could go either way, but do you think technology is making us less human? Like,
here we go.
Like I'll give my opinion on it first. I think technology is making us less human. I feel like we're dependent on it way too much more than we needed to be, and I feel like we're just losing every like human aspect of ourselves, because I feel like every generation that I've been looking at, like us, we're not too bad, but like the newer kids, they're like their life's like dependent on it, you know.
I agree with that. Like, it's scary. Like, imagine having to be dependent on something that could just break at any time. Like, Connor, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, bro. But like, dude, I've had countless arguments with him. Like, it's just stupid, dude. Like, or like when people are like, you know, when like science people on like Reddit or whatever are like, oh, meat causes so much CO2 emissions, we should have a bug diet. I'm like, shut the no, bro. What are you talking about? I'm gonna still eat my beef and whatever. I do not want to eat a bug diet. Look, it's too late to save the environment. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's Bill Nye warned us. Like it's too late, bro. I'm not eating a bug diet just to like, bro. And the thing is too, I bet if Impact on Instagram, like that account, or like change.org or some shit said, hey, you need to eat a bug diet. Bro, so many girls would do that so fast. Like, they just, yeah, bro, the fucking @feminists on Instagram, bro, they will eat that up. They will do whatever they say, bro.
Thank you for posting this heart.
Bro, those infographics, oh my, whole different other argument, bro. I don't want to go into the infographics.
Yeah, bro, I think it's really interesting because, like, me and Sergio are going to be sitting, like, 20 years from now, we're going to be sitting at, like, a lunch table, be like, hey, bro, do you want to try my cockroach? It's ranch flavored. I have a stick bug right here. I heard it's really high in protein and microfibers. Yeah, I think technology is an issue. Like, I don't think we should get rid of it altogether. I think it's good how it is in our society, but I feel it's just too addictive. Like, we have parents growing up with their kids, and they're not being parents. They're letting the tablet parent their kid. And bro, let me tell you, sometimes I fall asleep on YouTube and I get into some weird rabbit holes. Like, I'll fall asleep watching like PewDiePie or like some Minecraft video. I'll wake up watching like, I don't know, bro, like some like weird like Illuminati conspiracy theories. I'm like, bro, I don't want my little brother watching that. Like I know on YouTube a while back, there's this like whole scandal with like Minecraft videos, because some guy was like making like the strangest Minecraft animations where it was like Steve like doing the dirty with like his girlfriend on YouTube, bro. It was like on YouTube Kids too, and like, bro, it was so bad. Like, and just to think that my little brothers are watching that, and like my parents are like just sitting in the background, like, bro, it's so scary. Like, think about what our kids are going up in.
Like, bro, what you watch today?
They're living in crazy times right now.
Yeah, bro. No, that's strange. And you see like Fortnite kids everywhere, bro. Like, they're just like Buzzy Buzz, hey, like just like.
Bro, I just think of my cousin, bro.
Doing the orange justice, bro. They all look the same too. They're
Yeah.
like little chunky kids, like. I don't know, bro.
Glasses.
Glasses, like how like the talkies. Like, I think technology is bad. And even me personally, like I can't focus in class anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too busy to like short terms, like stimulus, like 7-second video, move on. Like, move on. Like, I can't listen to a lecture.
Yeah. What about you, Dylan?
Everything invented in the past 50 years is actively trying to either kill you or make you infertile, and there are no exceptions to this rule. You look at like the rise of tablet kids that has come in our generation. Like, when you cry and when you throw a fit in the middle of a restaurant, your parents just give you your tablet and you're sedated. Like, that's not how this is supposed to work. If I threw a fit in the middle of a restaurant, my parents would take me outside and beat the shit out of me. And I think all of your parents would have probably done the same.
Yeah,
but
then, yeah, bro.
Instead, we're giving them tablets. We're rewarding bad behavior, and that's going to have bad consequences for society when these people like literally grow up. It's like, you seen when they put a puppy with a group of cats, and so it grows up thinking that it's a cat?
Yeah.
We've kind of done the same thing to these kids, except in their case, we've treated them like toddlers for so long that they grow up thinking that they still are one. So we're just going to have 20-year-old toddlers going around thinking that you can throw yourself on the floor and scream and cry, and that'll still get you what you want. And that's not how the world works. Yeah.
No, I agree. I feel like okay. I feel like technology is good, right? I feel like it's good to an extent. I feel like if we don't overuse it, then it's fine. But in modern day society, just like Dylan said, like, I get some kids here and there, like at the barbershop, where like they're getting their haircut and their parents are just like stay still. It's like, you're gonna get beat if you don't stay still. Like, I'm like, just down. I'm like, okay. But there's also those parents where they're like, just give them their phone and they just like shut up. That, like, makes my life easier, but like, it's weird, you know? But
That's
yeah,
scary.
It's something. I don't know. I feel like we should just slow it down, you know?
Yeah.
Not like, I feel like we're going way too fast with our technology, and like it's just impacting the world in such a like fast way. That's in my opinion, because like I look at, yeah, like technology is bad. Like, I was talking to my coworker the other day and we were talking. He's like, yeah, I deleted your Snapchat. And I'm like, why? He's like, do you look at stories? And he's like, yeah. He's like, do you look at them every day? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, how long do you spend on them? Like each day. So like, let's say if you spend like 30 minutes looking like at stories each day, that builds up to like how many like hours in 1 week, or like it's just like you waste your life, right? Like looking at stuff online, and not even just stories or like anything, just like if you go on social media for like 2 hours, like think about that, it just builds up every week, or like it just like every year, like you're just wasting your life. So like for me, like that's why I don't personally use social media that much, just because like he made me open my eyes. I mean, he always talks about like meditation and all that stuff, but like, nah, I'm good about that. Like, it's like connect to the world. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but like at that point, I'm like, no, like, but I agree with it. So that's why like the only person I text on like Snapchat is like, you know, just my like best friend, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, technically, but besides that, like I don't really use it unless I really need it. Like unless like if I'm trying to get inspiration for like a haircut or something, I'll just search up on Instagram like haircuts.
The scary part about that is how dependent we are on Snapchat. Like if I need to get in contact with someone from like school or whatever, like I have them on Snapchat. Yo, like do you have the homework for this? Do you know how to do this? I don't get homework answers from people, but like you get what I mean though. Like if I ever need for whatever reason to hit someone up, I can find them on Snapchat. And like streaks and stuff, like they're cool and all, but
Nah, they're not cool.
you know, like sometimes you gotta have one, and it's like I'd much rather talk to you in person, sort of thing. Like you know, like 200, bro, we can't break this streak. It's just like I don't even want my phone anymore. Like I don't care anymore.
Yeah, but that's my opinion too. Like I feel like each minute that we spend on that phone, like it adds up. let's say if you add it all up towards like, let's say you're about to like die, they're like,
Yeah.
shit, I spent like more than half my life looking at my phone, you know? It's like, come on now.
Yeah, bro. Like, low key, I look back at the days like that my parents grew up in, and like I know they're always lying. Like my dad's like, I ran 1 million miles to get to school every day, and I had a cow on my back, and I was raising a family of 10 at the age of 12. Like in retrospect, those days sound so fun. Like the days where I remember
Raising a family at 12?
hell yeah, that's the American dream. But I feel like the days are so fun because like my uncles will talk about like when they used to go outside, they used to have popsicles, they used to like play basketball. Like, let me tell you, my middle school, like no one beats it. No one's beating my middle school, but my middle school was lit because we used to go outside, play basketball every day. Like we'd get in fights, but we'd be outside. We wouldn't be on our phones, and I feel like I was like most happy then. I'm not depressed now, but like I feel like when I'm around my technology or like those days when you're inside all day in your house are like the days when you're most sad because you feel the most lonely. You have all this connection at your fingertips, but you feel so lonely. And like, because at the end of the day, you just have like your 10 streaks, your 300 followers, but like, do those people really care about you?
Yeah.
Nah. So,
Yeah.
I'm almost at 1,000 with my girlfriend on Snapchat, but hey, I mean, like, that's just one person I text every day, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, once we hit 1,000, we don't care.
Yeah.
Just gonna break up.
Okay, bye. No.
It's been fun.
No, and bro, like Snapchat in reality is so useless, cause I can do the exact same thing on messages,
And
and I can send games too.
yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like, okay, there's like a good part to it. Like Sergio said, you can get in contact with anyone, any of your friends. It's not like you're gonna have like 1,000 phone numbers on your phone, you know, scrolling like 20 hours. I mean, yeah, I have my important people on my like actual phone number because like if I need to get in contact with them like personally, I'll text them on their phone. But if I'm like, I just need help with something, I'll just be like, hey, like text them on Snapchat, or, like search them up. Even like people that you don't even know, like let's say you have like they have connections to like success, then you can like text them too. So like, it's good in sort of way, but there has to be a limit. There has to be a limit to like the amount that you like use it for, you know.
Are you gonna use social media when you're older, or like once you graduate? What do you think you guys are gonna do? Like, are you guys once you're done? Do you think you're just gonna delete it and then just get phone numbers, or are you gonna keep it? Be like those 25-year-olds who post like every day in their whole life, document it.
I feel like me personally, I like my Snapchat memories. So like, if anything, I probably won't use Snapchat, but I'll use the camera of Snapchat, you know. And I was actually thinking about it because I was like, I low-key want to just be old and depend on Facebook. Like, not like depend on Facebook, but like just use that like if I wanted to use it, right? But like I felt like deleting Instagram or like not using it or like not even using it. I feel like once I'm older, I should be focused on like actually being successful because I feel like, I mean, you can still like go on your phone and stuff like if you're bored, but like I don't think it's important. Like like Snapchat, I don't think I'm gonna use it after high school. Like if anything, I'm probably gonna use messages like everyone else. I feel like the only reason I would keep it just because there's so much memory from like me growing up on that like application, which is the good thing. Like you can look back and be like, oh shoot, I did this like 5 years ago. Oh, what a long time, right? Mm-hmm. But like Instagram on the other hand, like probably gonna delete that, bruh. Yeah, like the only reason I'd probably keep one of my social medias up is because I cut hair. So if people want to hit me up, like that's where they hit me up on. So that's like the only reason I'd probably use it.
At Simon Barber, bro.
Yeah.
This kid out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What about you guys?
I feel like the rules are. I don't necessarily want to. This comes off bad, but this is really the only way to put it. I feel like the rules are a little different depending on the generations because you've got like these 40-year-olds who are on Snapchat and you know that they're doing it either to prey on girls who are 2 decades younger than them. Let's go. Or they're doing it to like keep track of their kids, and both of those are kind of cringe. Like, Life's 360 exists for a reason, and also loosen your grip a little there, bud. And so like we're the generation that grew up with it, like Snapchat was introduced to our generation, and so we're the ones who grew up with it. And I'm not saying that you should keep it into adulthood because that's kind of stupid. And like you said, you can get phone numbers from the people you want to keep in contact with, and anybody who's older will tell you that the older you get, the smaller your circle gets. And so you really don't need to keep in contact with 1,000 people because you won't. I really I get the appeal of having it for memories, but other than that,
Yes.
is there really a point to it? Not really.
In having like texting people with their number, like, and you know, it's useful in high school, but like after high school, we might not need Snapchat. Getting people's number is hard when people still use Androids, and I hate having that green text bubble.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like we were talking about this the other day. Like, if there's a financial I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. If there's a financial situation, I understand. But if you openly choose, like Android, because like, well, the CPU is actually 10 gigashits faster. Like, bro, oh my, it's still not as good. Like you got like the goofy ass like text font on Snapchat from people who use, and like the green text bubble, bro.
The emojis,
Biggest
bro.
pet peeve, the emojis. Like, I can live with it. It's a first world problem, but like, dude, come on, like, you need to
Step it up.
Put your head in the game.
yeah, like, bro, like, imagine you're like talking to a girl in like college and you're like, can I get a number? You're like, yeah, she pulls out like a Nokia or something. I'm just like,
And then like you just, the cringiest part for me is like for those Samsung users, like if you send them an emoji that like refers to the text, and like they look at it and they're just boxes.
Yeah.
Question mark.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah, I fortunately I do get those. Like the box with the question mark or like the X in it for the emojis that I don't get. So I have to like go on Google and copy and paste them, copy them to my clipboard if I want to use them.
Yeah.
It's I need to upgrade to an iPhone because
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm content with what I have, unlike you guys.
Yeah, no, like I think that was our argument the other day. Like, if you are consciously choosing to buy a Samsung and you have money, like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah,
like you're the reason the group chat turns green, bro.
People have like $1,000 Samsung phones. They're like, well, actually, this phone has 6 cameras. He's like, why? Why do you need 6 cameras? You know,
bro.
like, that's stupid.
You get no bitches anyways, bro. Like, what do you need it for? If you're caring that much about your gigashits and your like frames per second, like, you probably get no girls.
No.
Yeah, probably not. All right, man. Well, I'll just go over 2 more things and then that'll be it. You know. So this next one I got asked to put in this. So someone recommended me to ask you guys: are the majority of people too dumb to make their own decisions?
So who asked you this? Was it South?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Like, what did you guys think? I think yes. No, I actually don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really have an aspect to it because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people are good at, like, if they know what they're doing, then I guess they make their own decisions. But besides that, like, I got no say in it.
So I think that people are smart in their own ways and they got their own skill sets. Like, if you asked me to like do some stats, probably I could do it for you, even though like some guy in like West Virginia probably couldn't do it. But if you asked me to like weld something for you, like, I can't do it for you. And I don't know if dumb's the right word to use for that, because I think the word, it's just people aren't informed about it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it just goes without saying, it's common sense. Like, obviously people are going to hate other people because, like, you don't know as much as I do. He's like, well, actually Donald Trump, or actually Hillary Clinton, and all this and that. Like, at the end of the day, I think people are just not as informed. And I think some people have trouble making arguments and having an open mind because of how they were raised and things like that, which definitely makes things harder.
Yeah.
And the thing that's so dangerous about not being informed is when you have social media informing you, you start to really like
Change.org, Impact, Feminist, bruh, nah.
Yeah, bro, like you really start to like lose yourself. You can't, because you're letting something you say like every day, because like social media, like Instagram, you go in like one like Black Lives Matter photo, right? Because like, you know, you want to support you. Like, at the end of the day, we aren't heartless. Like, we care about each other. You like one picture, and now all that's gonna pop up in your feed is like BLM type stuff, like liberal
I was
stuff.
on your Discover page.
Yeah, and then it turns to the point where if you don't, like, it's like the saying goes, like, if you don't believe for anything, you'll fall for. Wait, like, if you don't believe in nothing, you'll fall for anything. Yeah, and which is so true. Like, I feel like every person should at least have their like opinion formed before they go on social media.
Yeah.
Because like bro, you're going to just fall into like a category where you become like an extremist for like what you believe. That's why you have so many people like they're too like liberal, or they're too like conservative, and like they just believe in like things they shouldn't, like
Yeah.
because they haven't formed an opinion, you know.
Yeah.
They just let social media dictate it.
Here you go.
Okay. Good example of that is like a couple of days ago, the feminist page on Instagram posted something that said, "Black trans women made my rights possible." And I don't even know what that means. And you go into the comments and it says comments on this post have been limited. So literally refuses to elaborate and like kind of based. But at the same time, like it creates echo chambers. Like these guys are saying, you could just, if you were only informed by these pages on Instagram and you got your entire scope of the world from these Instagram pages, then you would just live in an echo chamber where you never had to hear an opinion that you disagree with. You could just only hear things that subscribe to your worldview. And then when you get out into the real world, and this isn't a take that I like because like they say, oh, well, you're going to realize when you grow up that the world doesn't work like that. No, they won't. They live in echo chambers. This is what they do for a living. They never interact. They have been so over-socialized that it's had the opposite effect, and they're actually socially stunted now. They don't know how to interact with people because they do it literally every day on a computer screen.
Yeah. And I feel like it's just an issue because it's not so much what you believe. Like, everyone's free to believe what they want, but it's the issue that we become so, like, our beliefs become so strong that we start to fight other people for it. Like, oh, you don't believe, like, Trump rules the world. Like, bro, no, get out of my face. I hate you. Oh, bro, you don't believe that Mexicans are, like, being oppressed? No, bro, I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just unnecessary. Like, I don't know why we're fighting. Like, people fight so much when in reality, like, the other day in class, we came to find out, like, I won't tell you what class, but we came to find out that we're all just really the same. We all think the same. We're all moderate on what we believe. Like,
Yeah.
we'll have, like, some beliefs and, like, of one side and some beliefs of the other.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty good takes on that. Like, I have nothing to add. Do you guys have anything to add?
Yeah, I have an announcement actually. Vote for me in the 2040 presidential election, and this won't be a problem. That's all.
Y'all heard.
Let's keep plugging themselves.
You got my vote. All right, let's end it off on a good note. All right, so, you know, we're going into the next chapter of our lives. You know, leaving high school and everything. You know, scary. Everyone has to pursue their dreams and like jobs. Do you guys have like any advice or like anything that you want to like let the viewers know before like they take off to the real world? Like for me, I feel like just stick to whatever you're gonna go for, because if you were to change your mind, like it could go like really bad for you. That's like literally my only advice I can give people, and that's because they, you know, none of us have the experience of the future. Like we haven't even experienced it, so maybe you can get advice from like older people. But even then, I feel like what would you guys tell the viewers?
Lift arms, take SARMs, bro. And get those gains. I'm just kidding. I think one of the most important things that I believe personally in my life, that I've told a lot of people who like, whenever someone asks me for help, like with their life, like say they're in a tough spot, I'm like, hey, bro, the most important thing to have in life, I mean, I don't know this yet, I'm not 80, but I feel like is a big goal that you're always chasing. Like something that you know you'll never reach, but you're always chasing. So like for me, personally, I want to chase like to reach my body's potential, like get everything I can out of my body, like athletic wise,
Like Baki?
like Baki, bro. But like here I am drinking this Starbucks coffee, so I don't know if that's gonna work. But it's like it's an everlasting journey, or like trying to get as much knowledge as you can. Like just inform yourself. I say inform yourself, like we were talking about last time. Inform yourself and try and find who you really are and what you believe. Don't let social media dictate what you like.
Yeah.
What you believe. And that's like the biggest piece of advice.
Yeah.
Have a goal.
Yeah.
Always.
And I can add on to that. I feel like if you have goals, like my goal is like my biggest goal in life is to build a house. Like that's literally what I've been dreaming of since a kid, you know, building Legos and stuff. Like I've always wanted to like have enough money to build a house for my kids, and like, you know. But at the end of the day, the only advice I could really give is, you know, not to overthink, because I was like this last week I've been overthinking a lot, bro. Like I've been like, oh, where am I gonna go, or what am I gonna do, or am I gonna really actually go through with this, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like you just have enough trust. Well, like I'm not trying to be religious or anything, but like in God for like what the plans He has for you. Like you shouldn't like try to change it. You're like do it for you and not for anyone else. Like if you're scared to do it, like just send it, man, and hope like God, like if God has different plans for you, then like it's gonna be different, right? But if it's not, then like good for you, you know. He'll like walk you through the whole way. That's like literally my only advice. Just don't like you should be able to have enough trust to rely on him. That's about it. That's all I can say. What about you, Dylan or Sergio?
Anyone still in high school, keep your grades up. Be a member of your community. Do volunteer service. It's not as bad as it sounds, bro. Trust me. I mean, it looks good on your... It prepares you for being an adult, basically going out into the real world. Despite your political beliefs, work with each other. I do think that, like, it's not like a Republican thing to say to love your country. Like, the same can go for both sides. Like, if you just love your country and you have a genuine desire to improve it, then, you know, that doesn't make you a bad person. You know, you can be a Democrat and think that. You can be a liberal and think that. I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, it's basically just be open-minded, be a good person, and do track this year. Do track, yeah. We need spinners.
Objectively good take. And distance, yeah. We always need distance, kids, but only do distance if you hate yourself for reasons that you don't fully understand, like me.
Hell yeah.
My advice would be, especially if you're in high school, if you feel like you want to try something, do it once. And at least try everything that you feel like you want to try, because regret is a shitty thing to live with. And so you want to leave high school knowing that you did everything that was available to you and you got all that stuff out of the way. You know, you can only run your senior season of track one time. You don't get to do that again. You can only go to your senior prom once. So don't have any regrets. You know, you don't want to be one of those people who was sitting at home playing video games during senior prom and you live the rest of your life thinking, damn, I bet everybody had such a great time and what was I doing? I was just bumming around my house. You have the rest of your life to sit in your room and think about how miserable you are, but you can only go to prom once. And of course I'm focusing on prom, but it's just a microcosm and an example of what I'm talking about. Just if you feel like you should do it, then at least try it, because you only get one chance.
Also, freshman girls, 8th grade girls, bros, don't date seniors.
Do not date seniors.
Same goes for freshman guys.
Freshman guys don't date senior girls, bro. Like, I think, okay, so I have a girlfriend going into high school. Like, I had a girlfriend since freshman year.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, what?
Hold on.
What?
Huh?
Here, reword that.
Yeah, reword that. There's a camera right
I
there.
had a girlfriend.
Digital footprint, bro.
I had a girlfriend since freshman year.
Oh,
There we
you
go.
said,
Oh, yeah.
I have a girlfriend going into high school. You said,
Yeah.
So like with no
Oh,
context.
but what the hell? But okay, no. Okay, so I had my girlfriend since freshman year, and one thing I realized is, like, at the end of the day, don't ever force a relationship, because like me and my girlfriend, like, we never forced anything, and it just came to be. So while you're in high school, if you have a relationship that's going to be formed and you're not forcing it and you just see it coming together, by all means just push it along, because most of the time when you're not forcing something, it's meant to be. But if you're in high school and you don't have a girlfriend and you're trying to get one, bro, it's not the answer. You don't force relationships. That's all I can say. Like, I'm in a relationship, and I feel like the only reason it's worked for me is because we've never forced anything. Everything felt so natural. So don't get yourself too involved with someone. But if you do get involved with someone, like, hey, don't be scared. Don't be scared to, like, respect him. Like, I know nowadays jealousy is a big thing, but we, like, come to realize people aren't as bad as we all think. It's just TikTok pushing that big weenie trend, and, like, and making you also insecure. So, like, you think your girlfriend's gonna cheat on you at all moments, and, like, I don't know, bro. Like,
Going off of that, Daniela, bro, you're taking Will from me, bruh. Come on now. Will, nah, man.
nah, bro.
That's
I was gonna say something sus, but never mind.
No, I agree with Will. That's really good advice, bro. That's really, really good advice. I might have to take that. But yeah, dude. I guess to conclude, just live today. Don't think about the future. Just enjoy every moment, and don't, like Dylan said, don't regret anything that you're gonna regret in the future. And yeah, just try to do trying to get involved in the community, like Sergio said, and just overall, just try to enjoy your high school career, or even if you're like leaving now, try to be involved with everything that you could possibly do before you regret it. And I'll end us off. So thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for having us.
It was good for having you guys. I might have to invite you guys for another episode.
Yeah, bro. If this pops off, I'm always down to come back. I was ready to be here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm down.
15 minutes away. Let's do it.
And then the thing is, like, I was gonna have you guys on for longer, but I gotta go to work. But the thing is, like, I have a lot more questions for you guys. So if I'll be more than welcome for you guys to come back. You know, I had fun with you guys. You guys probably are my most interesting podcast yet, just because you guys have knowledge to talk about everything. The last 3 episodes, they're basically around the same subject. You know, girls, boys, relationships. Like
Milkers or cheeks.
So like it was good because I knew I had to change it up because like not only did I want to keep doing that same like thing, but I also wanted to get, you know, like I had my first podcast which was conspiracy theories, which was also good. Yeah. Which I'm like, I'm gonna go back to like let's I'm gonna get some like informational context out there to the world, you know, educational or like controversial, but like to an extent, you know. But yeah, so thank you guys for coming. I'd be more than welcome to have you guys back whenever you guys want, and you know, just hope we can set another plans for another day.
One more question: can I get a haircut?
Milkers or cheeks, guys? We need to end this debate right now.
Cheeks, bro.
Cheeks, man.
I am.
I didn't say cheeks. No, milkers. I'm milkers.
No, what?
What? No, I meant to say milkers, bro.
I am going to say I'm legally obliged to abstain from answering, but yeah, that's my answer.
Hypothetically, because answering this question is immoral and it goes against God's law, but hypothetically, if it were not, I would be bound to say the iron law of male attraction to women is cheeks can make up for no milkers, but milkers cannot make up for no cheeks.
That's true.
He's spitting facts. I mean, hypothetically speaking. Cheeks looks better on guys or girls, bro. Like, it doesn't matter.
Tony, bro. Tony. I don't know, man.
You guys are talking about girls?
All right, we gotta end it off.
Yeah, milkers. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, listen on Spotify. Please share on Spotify. I'll leave, you know, their Instagrams, I guess.
No, I'm not married.
I'll leave those two's Instagrams in my comment if you guys like
hi,
have
mom,
any
hi,
questions.
Dad.
So yeah, so please share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.